What's up, everybody? Happy 112th day. You see it? You see the calendar? You see everything? So, what we're doing tonight is we're going to go and celebrate the photographers and wonderful people that make an amazing company greater, involving collecting, photography, diorama making, too. All that stuff revolving around 112th day. And I've got a panel with me here. Coming up first is Insightful Imagery. What's up, Insightful?
What's going on, buddy? What's going on? Good to be here.
Hello. Welcome to 112 Day here at
Right on.
Go Figure Go. And it wouldn't be a 112 Day without an Agent Gomez.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up, Agent Gomez?
How you doing?
What's going on, fellas? How are you?
Good. How are you?
So far, so good, man. I'm excited to see some new photos. Hey, Jay-Z Jordan, man, he's in here.
Oh, he's great.
13. Yeah, that dude, I love that dude, man. I love his shots. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to go to his profile and spend some time on there and show everybody. Like, you
so
gotta
good.
go. Will Flow 81 is in the house. Some of the few people that just jump in right away. Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for coming by. We are gonna check out some amazing photos. But first, let's do this. Let's get to know our peoples a little bit over here. Let's start off with Insightful Imagery. Insightful Imagery, tell us about your Instagram account and what you do, please.
Well, I build dios. I model in 3D print and try to create really cool scenes and photograph them. That's pretty much it.
Any recent developments in your photography? Anybody reach out to you and say, "Hey, this is a nice photo"?
I got Mezco hit me up and wanted to get a high res image of my Theodore Sodcutter shot for their what is it, Fan Friday newsletter.
Nice.
Yes,
So,
that's right.
yeah, reached out for me on that. So
So
that was nice.
Insightful Imagery will be
Congrats.
in the newsletter. Make sure you guys go and check that out. Go and check out his profile. Also, you can order props from him as well. Right now, I think coming off the most popular figure release from Mezco right now, Theodore Sodcutter. One of the reasons why Insightful got chosen is because of his props as well as his photography skills. So let us know what's in that photo, how you can get it.
Oh, the prop. Well, so I did in the comic book. There's a wheelbarrow. He has a wheelbarrow in there. So I modeled a wheelbarrow to add to the photograph, and I thought it'd give a little bit more depth to it. So I modeled that, and you can get that either on my website as a finished prop, painted or unpainted, or if you like to print your own files, then you can check out my website also for the STL file and download that too. So it's insightfulimagery.com.
Insightfulimagery.com. You heard it first. Thank you, dude.
There you go.
And I will be getting that STL file. I'm gonna have to hit you up on the back end when I print it. And like every time you see like 75 cents or $1 to your PayPal, that's me paying you for selling it.
Right on. Royalties, man.
Yeah, you got it, man. Yeah, support the community, buy cool stuff from your friends and your followers and things like that. We've got up next, we've got a bunch of Gomez's, but most importantly, Agent Gomez. J-Shot A2, what's up, dude? Look at what we got on his table, man. Look at him, ever the photographer, creating his own thumbnail, making sure all of his stuff is right. What's going on, dude? Tell the good people what you're about.
Yo, what's up, guys? Thank you for having me on Go Figure Go. I'm a big fan of your page.
Thank you, dude.
So, dude, yeah, Gomez is kind of like definitely my starting point. This line is what brought me to toy photography. I just thought it's like such a wow. But now I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a little slut on here. I do what gets the likes. So if it's like, usually that's Spider-Man Marvel Legend just standing vanilla. So I do post a lot of legends, but Mezco, I'm pretty sure will always be my favorite line. And I'm always collecting them, even if I'm not posting them. And there's hundreds of pics that the world will never see. But 112 day is a great day to, post one of those pics. So felt like it was the time.
Hell yeah. So tell me about you. You picked the name Agent Gomez, and like my friend over here, Jay Shot, um, he decided to design his logo
Yeah.
around very Ninja Turtle centric. So did Gomez and Mezco play a major part in how you selected your Instagram handle?
100%. I feel like that was it for me. They, I feel like Mezco has a lot of adult collectors and they kind of
Oh yeah,
market themselves as like to adults. So with Marvel Legends, it's like my 12-year-old cousin has this toy. So it's like
yes.
I don't want to brand myself with that personally, but Mezco, that's kind of what got me comfortable on here. Just seeing all these adult collectors playing with toys and posing them up and whatnot. So I chose it was right when the Gomez came out, and I was very new, one of the first like adopters of it. And
Mm-hmm.
Keo Customs, if you guys know him from Facebook, he was on the wave, made this group. I totally fell into the love of the roach, and it was so new, like the name Agent Gomez was available, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
sweet. So
I
I
know,
got
right?
on, and yeah, it was like so yeah, I just ran with it, and yeah.
Yep. You and Jay Shot are a lot alike in that sense. Um, that's awesome. So I'm pretty happy that you found that niche, and you've got pretty much all of them there, right? Like you've got an infestation.
It's disgusting. The raid is coming out this
At the
evening.
raid. I'm gonna have to make some 112 scale raids. If you're just joining us, this are everybody's in the house now, owning it. Yep, Mrs. Go says is owning it. So let me ask you guys a question. We'll start the same way as before. Insightful imagery, and if you guys weren't a part of the green room, but this came up, and I was like, you know what, we got to save this for the live. We definitely got to save this for a live. Oh boy. So I guess somebody's speaking from experience here.
Yeah. Infested.
Yeah, he ran out. He was like, "No, dude."
Breaking the Agent Gomez thing. So we'll start with insightful imagery, right? So being that it's 112th day, what was your Mezco, your first purchase from Mezco, I should say?
So my first purchase, and I'm going to be embarrassed to say this, but I didn't even go to a website. I just went to eBay, and I had no idea that Mezco released all these toys on a website. So I went to eBay, which is where at that time I went to buy everything, and I saw Vapor Burner, and I'm like, oh, this is nice, but god dang, man, it's $280. I said, well, I mean, I see guys that have, 15 different or 30 different mezcos. I don't know how they do it, but I'll splurge and buy one.
Evil Bay.
Yeah.
That's it's got the tag Evil Bay for a reason.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts to hear.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That does hurt. That does hurt, man.
That hurts.
It's a great figure. Great figure.
So what's your Mezco body count at this stage in the game?
Mine, I mean, I probably have just like 10 or 12 mezcos. That's not a lot. I don't have near what anybody else has, I'm sure, but I've got the ones that I like for now, with
So
a bunch
you see
on
what
pre-order.
did you get a glance at what Agent Gomez was doing? He was counting by fives just now.
Actually, I was counting by five.
He's counting by fives.
Good eye. That's
So
exactly what I was doing.
that's good, man. I mean, hey, it's a healthy collection, but I hope your wallet has recouped. I will say that. So Agent Gomez, same question. What was your first Mezco?
So it was Moon Knight. I was at a Comic-Con,
Moon
and
Knight.
I like Moon Knight, but I don't love him, honestly. And it was before the show, like years ago, and I just he was displayed, and it just looked spectacular. Like I've seen them online, but in person, it's a totally different thing. And
Oh yeah.
I kind of moved one around, and they had it. It was like I think $70 at a Comic-Con, and I was like, you know what? Let's just pull the trigger. And as soon as I opened it up, it was like, holy hell! Like no toy does this. It was friggin' awesome. So copped him, and literally like crack, I was addicted. And within a week, I had two. I think Agent just came out and Street was dropping, so it was like right in that time zone. And instantly kind of went for them, and I just counted. I have like 47 to 50. Like with the purchases from Rumble Society, there's going to be a little bit over 50, but yeah, because I have, like, as we all do, a ton of Mezco on pre-order or back order. So yeah, I think around 50 was a fair number to say.
Wow. That's impressive.
But it's been, to be honest though, I hate paying over retail. I try to avoid it as much as possible. I like to get deals. So most of them, like 90%, I would say, have been retail or below, and I get weirdly lucky in Facebook raffles. So I have gotten a lot of wins in these Facebook raffles where you'll put in $10 and you'll win a lone roach. Or they had this one, it was like Ariel Brennan on Facebook ran this one. You put in $10, 100 different people, and you'd win a Hazard Squad and 5 Black Skull Death Brigade. What? So I luckily won that little lot. And yeah, so I've collected slowly, and I'm totally okay with kind of sitting on the sideline and just waiting, even if that's a year away, because I have too many as it is. But yeah,
that's a score.
Incredible, dude.
How many do you have? I'm curious now. Go figure.
I thought I would be embarrassed to say my number, because I figured it'd be high, but yeah, I'm nowhere close to you.
Okay.
I think if I counted right, I think I counted 32.
Okay, that's a lot.
all Rumble Society.
All Rumble for me too.
I don't collect anything but Rumble Society from Mezco.
With you. Same deal. Yep.
So I won't. Well, no, not really. Moon Knight's not Rumble Society.
Sold him. I ended up, as I developed into the line, I got a few of the superheroes, and I got into toy photography. So the dynamic posing wasn't. I was afraid I was going to rip the suits, and I started to notice that wear and tear. And it feels like, and I would do the same, Mezco puts their love into their own line. So I really sold off everything. I do have one Batman toy that I'm about to sell currently, but everything else is primarily Rumble Society. And Conan, I don't know where he falls, because he's like he's not Rumble Society.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. Yeah,
he's like kind of unique. Like, I don't know how big
that's
of a
the
base
way
he is.
I feel about Theodore Sodcutter, and I think I was Insightful Imagery and I chatted last night, and I was saying that I remember when the guy Michael Mez or something like that was just starting off with Mezco, because it's a New York based thing, and we've seen it in stores that had toys, and Theodore Sodcutter reminds me of and Atticus Doom. It was the line before it was actually Mezco. It was called the Silent Screamers.
Okay. Yep, heard of that.
And it was a horror-based line, and it's nearly impossible to find anything about it at this point. But yeah, I was thinking to myself, oh, are we revisiting something here? And I'm just not seeing it. So yeah,
because, like, really quick question, it's like Nosferatu. Is he Rumble Society? Because he's totally a character outside of it. But they've kind of put their own spin, and like I would say Rumble, because similar characters to like this, like Conan, it's like it's a Marvel character a little bit, I guess, in the Savage Avengers line. But I feel like in this scaling and tooling, there's not many. Like, you have movie Conan, like Schwarzenegger, but there's not many. In Nosferatu, they have figures of, but there's not. It almost feels like Mezco made it their own and put it into their own bag.
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. But they're like the Vapor line too, I believe. They did all of those in the past with the old line, and so it's kind of cool that you get a little preview, I guess, or you anticipate what the hell's to come. But
that's what led me to it. Insightful, have you ever seen the older versions of I don't even think it was called Mezco back then. I think it was just called Club Mez or Mez Club or something like that.
I haven't. No,
dude. Vacuumed plastic cases. They were hard then, they're hard now. You can't rip them open. No, I don't care If you're a professional bodybuilder, if you're a strong man, you probably could, but you're not ripping those packages open. And so like the original Vapor had a painter suit on in a sense where
Okay.
I guess he was protecting his clothes from the spray paint, and a gas mask and dreads.
Oh wow.
And
Dreads,
then
huh?
they had I think his name was Fat Cap, and then two other guys. And it's crazy because I had him, and I got to that point where we all get when we're, kind of getting out and into something. You just want to kind of be outside with your friends, and being home with your stuff really didn't matter. So you just chucked it,
Yeah, of course.
Like, wow, okay. That sucks because this is now $1,000, and I could
be a good one to have.
Yeah, I could take my wife out. So let's get into some stuff here. What do you guys say?
Yeah, sure. Really quick, another just a side note,
Yeah.
like another one of like almost a Nosferatu thing is almost like the Popeye. Like they've actually turned that into the small scale. Like Popeye is totally its own franchise, but I do feel like Mezco loves that line so much. They have multiples out, and I think 3 different variations. They have the Bluto, the white one, the other, the OG.
I love it.
And they put it in their small scale. It's in their 3.75, their 12-inch. So it's hard with like Conan. I feel like kind of has that same like love from them treatment, but I love Mezco for doing that. It feels like they really put their time into a few characters outside of their own universe, like all this.
They put their love. Matt Chutoy is here, and he was talking last night on his show Between Two Sentinels with Jay Shot. I don't think we'll ever get the whole Batman 89 thing from a Rumble Society character. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to be 4 years later saying, damn, I'm waiting on Mezco 20. I'm waiting on Gomez 2022. Like, what happened to that?
Yeah.
Totally.
Which I love. And like, I think knowing that's half the battle, like I think most of us here, you have 30 Mezcos. So we all know how this goes. So it's like, if you don't want to get disappointed, they can pump these out all day, and you're going to get a preview of kind of what's to come. So like all the new clothing, the new accessories, they're going to use it for their own first. There's no weight limit. So if it's not perfect, it's theirs. It can be whatever they want it to be. And I kind of love that creativity. It's just like, this is their brain baby, and they're pumping them out like candy. And I know people get pissed, but I have no bad. I wish all my toys came out 2 months after I purchased them. But whatever, I get it. So I think sticking with the Rumble like you do is a way to never get really disappointed,
Yeah, I like them.
I haven't went figure hunting in such a long time. The last time I actually got a figure outside, it wasn't even outside. It was in Matt Chutoy's car when we were going to a toy show. He was like, "Hey, look what I picked up for you." And I was like, "Oh, all right. What's your PayPal? What's your Cash App?" He got me the Iron Spider, the red and gold one now.
Nice. Okay.
So all right, so let's check in. Let's check out what dropped today, which is the newest member of the Hazard Squad or the Rumble Society, or wherever. So,
oh yeah.
You guys ever watch these and try to figure out something in the background?
Yep, of course. Dude, looks so sick.
I love that.
Fire.
Talk about bringing it back, huh?
Dude, so sick. Oh, I can't wait.
So, Insightful, what's your initial reaction to that?
I like it. I'm not a Death Adder fan. We talked about it last night. It's not a figure that I personally am drawn to. I see his face down there. But I mean, I've got the black skulls. I think it was a cool animation. I love the
I'm
head
here.
flying off, and I think it looked really nice. There's some characters in there that I don't necessarily, I'm just not drawn to.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that they're not good characters. They don't fit what I personally, gravitate toward.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think they look great. A lot of people are really excited about them.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Agent Gomez?
I mean, I think I'm a big completionist guy, so like the fact that we can complete this Hazard Squad now, I'm so excited. Also, I feel like this is the preview of the Snake Eye look. Like this is going to be kind of what it looks like to start to get that retcon like Snake Eyes. So I'm excited for that. I'm not probably going to cop the Snake Eyes because I do the Hasbro Joes, but I think this just came out beautifully. Tons of accessories. There's like 4 eye patches, so you can start to throw them on other figs. But I just think the head sculpt is outrageous, and I can't wait for them to create that little old man and the rest of that squad. Like it's been now what, like a year and a half since we got the Hazard Squad, and I've just been waiting for that day to shoot those pics. And really, I want them to do more comics, even if they're outside of toys, because I really love the stories that they build. I think the universe they're developing is really, really good to have the toys go with it. So I would read those comics alone. So I hope we get a little comic book inside and start to develop that story and kind of know the origin of Gomez,
Without a doubt, man. Yeah, I could definitely piggyback off of that. Hey, Darth Prime is in the house.
Yo, Tony, what's up?
What's up?
Jay-Z says Mezco needs to complete the hoods. Yes, they do. They do.
100%.
So yeah, I think adding more lore to the story is so important. Like, I'm a big fan of the Kirk. I know a lot of people aren't, but I really like them, and I have the habit of saying they are as close as you could get to clone troopers from Star Wars.
Okay.
And then people are like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah, they're a higher level of stormtrooper, And
Never thought of that. Good comparison.
Yeah, I
Good
tried.
comparison.
I tried. You got the white one too, so you can definitely.
He's the best one. That's beautiful.
I wanted to do a shot, but I don't have any stormtroopers, and I encourage anybody watching this to do it that way. I could be like, oh, I love it. Take your white Kurg and put him in the lineup with your stormtroopers.
Damn, dude, that's a good idea. That's super solid.
And then for real, put Foo Fighters one of these things and not like the other.
That's a million views right there, bro. That's a million.
That was my thing. I wanted to do it for Star Wars, and I was like looking for a bunch of friends. I was like, just let me hold it for like a day, dude. I'll give you like $30 to rent it, whatever. Silver Surfer.
Totally.
Yes, they are. But all right, guys, let's check out the hashtag. Yeah,
let's
do this. Let's do it live. All right. So the way this works is I'll pick a photo. Insightful will pick the next one. Tell me which guys, which words, sentences. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna check this guy out now. All right. This is pretty cool. That's pretty cool, I think. You've got
hell yeah, Jason Michael. Oh, he's good.
Is that Jason Michael?
Is it?
No, it's
I love him too. I follow. Yeah, he's great.
Ken win picks. You're the first pick. So pretty awesome. I really love the fact that he's got 2 cars in there. He's got the grub. And he's got a lot going on in the background. And I mean, who doesn't love a pose where you are walking away from the explosion? and he's got some black skulls flying up in the air.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. What do you think about this shot, Insightful?
I think it's a great shot. I love the pose as he's casually walking away from that explosion between 2 chargers. The coat is kind of blowing in the blast.
Yeah,
It's just a great pose. There's a lot of definitely a lot of story there. I like it. I think it's a great shot. Great job.
definitely. Yeah, same here, man. Agent Gomez.
Definitely. I love the feel of it. It's just like, oh, we got Mondays, we got chaos next. Like this is just so not phasing him. He's just like, oh yeah, people are dying, buildings are burning, but I am just out of here. Just the nonchalant strut, like really encompasses, I feel, what Mezco wants Gomez to be too.
Yeah, it's just another day on the job, right?
Yeah, fire. Great pick.
Good stuff.
Oh, yeah, man, definitely. Definitely a great pick. All right. So, insightful imagery, your pick is next. Tell me which one you want to see, and I will enhance.
I like that Punisher one up at the top. Can we go back up there? The one up there, right there. I like that one.
Oh, walking through the alley, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Dad
I mean,
Fett.
what I like. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying this photo is from Dad Fett.
Oh, Dad Fett. Okay, I gotta follow
He's great.
him. I mean, there's just a lot of tension in that photo. You can definitely feel what's on his mind. He's looking in the direction that he's thinking there's some action going to come from.
Yeah.
There's a story there. There's some good
Definitely.
lighting. I like the light on the one side coming up from the main light source. I think it's a great shot. Great
Definitely.
posing. Got his leg up.
Yeah.
Mid walk. I like it. Good stuff.
Agent Gomez.
Yeah, it feels like right out of a scene of The Punisher. It feels like it's very storytelling. Like what's around the corner? Like who's gonna pop out? Like what is he prepped for? And the lighting on it's great. It feels like a dim lit alley. He's on a mission to get someone. Who is it? Next picture will tell us. But yeah, it feels very out of the Punisher episode 17. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it feels very
Wow,
episodic.
nice. You went all the way in. I love it. Man, the whole setup, dude. I mean, me as a diorama maker and wannabe photographicer of action figures, I love the brickwork. I love the handle. I love the molding. I love the propane tank on the bottom over there, the garbage can, the garbage bag, the poster in the back over there, and then Frank's lighting on the one side, so it's kind of an alleyway coming in one way and no way out other than that. Yeah. So all around, man, bravo.
Yeah,
for sure.
All
And the
right.
pose too, it just feels so
Yeah.
it looks natural. That's always, I feel like, as a photographer, something you're trying to do, because like these toys have crazy articulation these days, and if you start going wild, your thing's like bent like a zombie. But like this just looks like kind of stiff, ready to friggin' pop a trigger in someone's forehead. I love it.
yeah. Agent Gomez. That's the first thing that drew me to that photo was the way that the figure is able to hold the pistol that way. That's how you would
Yeah.
hold it, and
Yeah.
that pose and that feel and that tension really is what brought me to that photo. So yeah, good job.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Great pick.
All right, Agent AG. AG. We're gonna save some time. AG. Your
My
pick.
page looks so different, like the way that mine's filtered versus yours. Can you go to recent? But never mind, school. Never mind.
We're on recent.
Oh, okay.
Most recent. Yeah.
Oh, if you could scroll down a little, there's one that I really liked on here. There was like a one by my buddy. Looked really cool. I mean, I could stop right there though for now. That Hellboy one is pretty epic. Right there.
Yeah, portrait.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't do these enough because I'm not that good at it, but like to capture an entire figure from like the tits up is just, it's great. Like it's not easy to do, to have the light. It's so dark, yet you see every detail you need to. I mean, I just think that's wonderful. That's awesome. Great pick. Who is that? I can't read the name from here.
I'm gonna butcher it, I think. Toast Radamus.
Toastradamus. That's his name.
Oh, okay.
I know him. Yeah.
Toast Radamus. Oh, phonetically spelled or ebonically. Well, either way, I'm following him.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
follow this guy too. That's a great pick.
Yeah, it's an awesome pick, man. I like everything you said about it as well. I mean, even and when you like take a longer look at the eyes look like they're on fire.
Yeah,
You know?
beautiful. Like,
And
he looks so
that's just
pissed.
natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What about
Really?
you, Double I?
Yeah, you know what? No, Tostradamus, he has some really creative shots. And like you guys both said, this is almost a Paramount lighting setup here, with the light high a little bit and sort of 45 degrees down, and just casting those soft shadows on this really rugged, really rugged face. It's a real nice portrait, bringing out the texture in this guy and keeping the background black and everything. I think it's a real good figure, real good shot.
Yeah. How we doing on the chat over here? Really well done. Captions, Mocher. Well, Dad Fat. Yep. All right. Let's check out. That recycles back to me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's see what we got here. And if you're watching and we're scrolling past your shots, don't worry about it. You're here, and that's all that matters. We're looking at it, and it's pretty cool. I'm looking for something. You know what?
That's a good one.
Back to back.
Good one.
Watching my figures. Frenemies. Yep. I couldn't have said that's the best caption for this photo. What do you think, Insightful?
Man, you know what? This shot really is a fantastic shot. I love the fact that they're back to back. They're looking in that direction. Cool blue tint. There's a couple different color tints going on here, creating some depth to this shot. Some particles filling up the air. There's a tension here, and there's a dynamic that with that tight crop. I really dig it. It's a good shot.
Same. AG.
Yeah, I think just the fact that like I feel like Deadpool would piss Wolverine off so bad, and they're like knowing their stories and like seeing them in a fight scene. It's kind of like, damn it, having to listen to Wade just talk the whole freaking time, wanting to kill him, but but like we got to kill these other people. Like I'll deal with you, and Wade's probably like, well, I'm gonna kiss you after this. Like,
yeah,
I just
right.
love
something
just puts
crazy.
my brain there. Yeah, something ridiculous.
Like he's got that Bugs Bunny kind of thing going on where it's just whatever, no filter, just crazy, just pure madness.
Love it.
All right, Insightful, you ready to pick a photo?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. There was one up top. I think it was a Nosferatu that I saw. I think that's the one right there to the left.
One with like the circle in the background?
Yeah, that one there. Yeah. Let's take a look at that one. He's got his little rat right there.
Daddy Gorbucks.
Daddy Gorbucks. Right on.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Cool name.
Yeah, I like that name.
Yeah, good stuff. Good crop on that, man. Good drama. He's talking to his rat. He's communicating with his little fiends, little helpers, and that's an awesome figure anyway. I have that figure. That's a great figure. Red is always nice to go with that figure, and I did a good job on that. I like it.
That is really cool. That's something else. I would imagine what's going through that rat's mind. But good lighting, very creepy. You know what I mean? It gives you that old school vibe of like how we were talking about before, where Nosferatu is a character all in by himself. It actually has its own history, its own lore, and Mezco took the time out to make it their own, with the care that they would put into whether it be licensed figures or figures from Mezco.
I think that toy is going to shoot in value once the William Dafoe movie comes out with Nosferatu. I feel like people are going to be dying.
I didn't know that was happening.
I think it's like Ann Taylor-Joy and William Dafoe, and they're doing like a real life Nosferatu. And I feel like when they do that with fake value, like it's going to explode. So it's like, if you would like, I don't have that one personally, so I'm kind of speaking self-indulgently. I need to get that now because that's going to be at like $300 here soon.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, right. Knowing you, you'll probably just win it in our Facebook raffle, whatever.
Put out that energy. I will
You
win.
got that energy. Let me get that real quick. I'll wrap it around. My wife will like that. All right.
Doesn't he transform into all the rats? All the rats. I think.
does he?
I think. I mean, I have this figure. And there's quite a few rats, but I don't remember if he. I know one of the vampire, powers is he can turn into a bunch of rats and then just go every direction and escape. I don't know if
I didn't know that
does that, but some of them you see. I think Morbius did that. He turned into a bunch of bats, or one of these guys turns into a bunch of rats too. So, anyway, yeah,
didn't know that, but good to know.
That's like that. Just reminds me of when Mystique got the power up from Apocalypse and turned into a bunch of snakes.
Oh yeah,
you guys remember that when she was able to split? Probably the greatest thing about that movie was when he powered up her and she did something cool. Other than that, we'll leave it at that. We'll stick with the Mezco stuff. How about that? All right, AG, you're up. Yeah.
All right.
Let me know what we're clicking on next.
For sure. I'm trying to pick one that like pops for me. These are all great. I just want like that extra special love.
Everybody's photo is great, by the way, but we're just looking for what our eye goes to.
Oh, I like that one right there, left with the
Which
shirtless death dealer. The death dealer shirtless.
Oh yeah.
All right. This is from Killacam Kit Mash for 112th Day.
Yeah, I love that figure, and I just the whole like look for him right there with the cape, a shirtless look. He just looks like a savage gladiator. I feel like it's simplistic, but also like really well done. That toy is like one of my favorites from last year, I would say, and I've always wanted to take the shirt off. I'm just scared because it's like not cheap, and you got to get a seam cutter to rip that bad boy apart. But I'm happy. Happy people did it because it's fun to look at. And if I got an extra one, I would absolutely do it. Now at like, him versus Conan, just a shirtless dude fest. They just start wrestling and kissing. I would love it. No, I'm just kidding. But
that would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think it looks really
it goes from a WWE match to a bra and panties match.
Yeah. They're like, stop here, let's put on OnlyFans. Let's make some real money.
We're going Roman style, baby. Whoever loses is the bottom. Oh God, man, where did we go? This is why these should only be a half hour. Insightful imagery. What do you think, man?
Yeah, no, this, I didn't get this figure, but I see him and he's a great looking figure. Like AG Gomez says, he's got that chain link, I don't know what you call that, that chain mesh front and those bones. And he just looks intimidating, man, with that tattered cape in the wind. I mean, it looks great, man. I probably should have got this figure. This is the type of figure I do like, but I missed out on him, I think. But good job, good looking figure.
So my thing with this figure is very few people know the lore of this figure, and this is actually when Vapor started working out with Arnold Schwarzenegger's Conan. And he decided to just change his ways. Excellent figure, really, really cool color. And what they give you with it is amazing. I'm a little jealous of people who have it. And the horse, I think, from the Headless Horseman. I think that is that just tops it all off for me. And it's like, wow, okay. You talk about everybody talks about they want their vehicles and stuff like that, and I'm like, well, horses are cool too. Look at this.
Yeah. Don't this guy's eyes light up? That's definitely
that helmet is definitely battery powered.
Yeah.
Right,
dude. Insightful. This is what we need to learn. Where are they getting these small LEDs from? That way we could hook it up.
Oh, I know where to get that stuff, man.
Oh, you need to.
I know where to get the.
Take that phone call, man.
Yeah.
All right. So what is it? It's back around to me, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go right in the same column, and I'm gonna say, what is going on here, man?
Oh,
This is cool. Vapor's got a totally different outfit on. He's obviously in the same universe as Spider-Man,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and he's got the grub dressed up. I need figure nerd. First of all, the only thing I don't like about this photo is that it only has 32 likes. If you guys are watching this, you're on Instagram, show this man some love because this is awesome. The diorama is awesome. The graffiti on it is great. The background is great. It's got crates, the whole nine. The pic just says this is a vapor shot, 110% vapor shot.
Totally.
Yeah.
AG, what do you think?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It really feels just like Spider-Man could be swinging up top right now or just left the scene. I think of Vapor as like a little mischievous guy, like not necessarily a bad guy, but a lost adolescent, probably smokes too much grass, like steals periodically, but from corporations, which I can get behind. But yeah, I just dig it. And Bobachuck he's like you, he's a very creative guy, always kind of like loves the base, but will always take it to another level, you know? And I think his page, if you don't follow it, he's always trying to add to the wheel. He makes great dioramas, does really good customs. He's also a really good guy. I don't know him too well, but on the Facebook community, he's like big. He's a big name in there. And I think this looks great. Just the clarity as well and the lighting textures and just encompassing a day in the life of a little rascal.
Yeah, he is definitely doing it up. What do you got, Double I?
You know, I like that almost straight down the middle. You've got red brick on one side and you've got this opposing kind of brick on another. It's almost like a yin and yang kind of double-sided deal going here. I like that. And I don't often see that face on Vapor. So that particular head on there is nice for this scene. And he's got a cool shirt, man. I think, he's rocking his New York hat. I know you like that, but yeah, no, I think it's a great
it, bro.
I think it's a great looking shot. Lots of gritty grime and texture in those stairs and railing. Good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff.
Definitely. All right, Insightful, you are next to pick.
Oh, okay. Let's see what pops out. Let's see. All right. There's you know what? that Vapor over there doing what's he doing? Some artwork? Let's stay with Vapor.
We're on a roll now.
See,
everyone.
Yeah. I mean, that's a whole different feel of Vapor, a whole different face.
Yeah.
And, I like the creativity here and that he's starting with a blank canvas, man, and he's gonna throw some paint on there, and he's sitting there with his grub pal, and he's got the cups spilled over, and yeah, it's a good looking shot, man. I like this. I like the boot coming toward me. Good looking stuff. Good.
Yeah. He's doing everything that Mezco wants.
Yeah.
Posing, originality, and grubs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, all of it.
Yeah. AG, what do you say?
Yeah, I feel like it's almost like the sequel to the last pick. His parents were like, dude, you're so talented, but we got to fix you. So they stuck him in rehab, and rehab was like, we'll give you a canvas and some paint. If you don't huff it, it's like non-fumable. So this is like him in his tweener days. He's like, I want to be a better me, and his parents want to be a better him. And this is the result of that. He's just in a little room with his little buddy, and he's doing this for himself now, not for the streets anymore, and he's going to make a turn. Yeah, I love it.
It's not for the streets anymore.
Like this is the end of Vapor and the beginning of Vapor.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Awesome. All right, AG, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. What do we get here? What do we get?
Was that 89 bat? No, never mind. Sorry, not sorry.
Let's see. I like scrolling down because we're not doing this all the day. So I'm just like, let's just rip through. And if I don't see one, okay, I'll give it right there to that blade.
That blade.
Yeah, that Eric Brooks right there. Yeah, I mean, I think I
Silent
love the little
Figures.
bit of a blurred background. It's again kind of a story. It's just like who's this sword being pulled on?
Yeah.
Where did he come from? Where is he going? I also feel like the lighting on the toy hits the face really well, so you get like a really nice detailed shot, but it is also like dark with like some neon kind of hitting him. Yeah, I
Yep.
just dig the whole stance, and I'm curious. I want to know more for sure.
Definitely. And this photo is from Salient Figures. And he is so popular that Promotion Hub R10 says DM it.
Oh,
DM
he
it
says it.
promotion. I love those things. Don't you guys love those things?
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Then you go there and
they're
they
my
want you to.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you got? Double I.
I'll tell you what I like about this, just from the get-go, is that Dutch angle with the sword going the same parallel with the line in the back. I love that. It gives me a sense of flow to that. And I
Yeah.
think that looks really cool, you know.
Oof.
But everything Agent Gomez says, I mean, there's, story here, there's power, there's the turn of the blade, you've got some light on it and reflected up off that nice jacket. It's a good shot. Good shot.
Yeah, I agree with you guys as well. It's all right. I ain't got no more words. I just got the sword. It's a second shot, almost portrait like, but we'll stick
Yeah.
to this one.
That sculpt is crazy. Like it looks so good. Like that
Yeah.
head sculpt it's been one of my favorite Mezco head sculpts like for so
Yeah.
long. It looks amazing. Glasses are
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, you could see the grooves inside the face, like from the
It's crazy.
cheekbone to the
Oh, yeah.
lips, even the nostrils. That's intense.
There's some texture to it,
Yep. But going right back to the original photo. I like it. Something's happening. You got really good lighting on the figure, directly on the figure, and then off to the side, secondary light source, which I believe is red. And you don't know, maybe somebody's getting out of the car, maybe he just finished the job.
Yeah.
See it. Somebody's pumping the brakes.
Yep. All right. So what are we? We're on me again now, right?
Nope.
All right. So what we got? Trying to find something a little different here.
Yeah.
Don't want to go on vapor.
Not vapor, not vapor, no whammy, not vapor.
Yeah, right.
No whammy. Yeah, I remember that show, man.
Ooh, wow. Okay. Wow, man. Wow.
That's my favorite video game, bro. Oh, it's a picture? What?
Yo, oh my god. Garrison _74. This is dope. That I love the fact that he mixed Photoshop elements with real light,
Totally.
and you could tell Constantine is lit up from a top light source, but it really doesn't matter because the flames would have done that to him anyway,
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what figure that is. Stubborn aren't you is what he's saying. I don't see anything in the hashtags that would identify what figure that is, but it does look like it might have been a McFarlane of some kind, right?
Probably.
Like a Witcher villain or something. Or
Yeah. But yeah, wow, all around great shot, man. I love the way Constantine is positioned and the light coming off of him.
Totally.
It almost looks like angelic.
Yeah.
AG, what do you think?
I mean, it's kind of a big contrast to the Blade one because there's something I like about that mystique of letting my brain make the movie, but this is kind of like a scene out of the movie or out of a game, which I don't mind spoilers in movies because I don't have to kind of think. I'm like, after I watch a movie once, I can watch it again and just enjoy, and I don't have to think anymore. And this is kind of that in a picture. It's like this is right in the middle, like heat of battle. He's jumping back right now, about to cast the spell. Yeah, it's great capturing too, like having him in the top corner, having the bad guy in the bottom right, and like still both being so focused in the center. Really cool pick.
Double I.
Man, you know what I first see when I see this photo is he captured the the dominance of that big figure. He shows the scale really nicely of how massive the beast is compared to the one fighting it. And I think that that angle really makes that picture work, man. You got a sense of scale in there for sure, and that's a good job.
Hell yeah. I'm still here. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna bring us to the end of our 112th day here
Okay.
on Go Figure Go. I just want to give a quick shout out to this episode's sponsor. This episode's sponsor is on me right now. It's Aesthetics. This is his store. You've got
Ooh.
codes on the top, right? Let's see if we get lucky. Oh, Crunchy Cheeto Customs. Shout out to my buddy Ryan. Oh, there it is. Go 15. Use the code Go 15. That's my code, and you get 15% off on your order. So here's the shirt that I'm wearing right now. And then you've got the evolution of photography.
Oh, that's really cool. That's a
Yeah,
really cool shirt.
I love these photos for the guys and gals who do the dioramas.
Yeah.
For the toy photographers.
Yeah, just so up our all of our
Anyone
alley.
else. So you can
Yeah.
definitely go there, check it out. Great shipping. John's a good guy. He actually has been doing photography for McFarland now. So congrats
Nice.
to him.
He's a
Insightful
famous
imagery.
guy.
It's amazing. Insightful imagery.
Nice.
Where can we find you at? And what kind of services could you provide for us?
Well, you can find me on quite a few places. My website, insightfulimagery.com. I've got YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and I'm all under Insightful Imagery. I think Insightful_imagery on some of them. But yeah, I'm all over. I print, I model, I ship stuff all over. I build dials. I do toy photography, and that's the first thing that I do more than I collect. But I just have to collect in order to do toy photography. So it just kind of makes me do it. So, but that's what I do, man.
Definitely, man. Agent Gomez, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, but Instagram Agent Gomez. I do TikTok. Plays with plastic on there, and I mainly do toy battles. So I try to do different content for platforms, just so it's not like, oh, I already know everything this guy does on this thing. So you'll find totally different stuff on TikTok, and they're not all the same toys because like Instagram has what hits on there. TikTok is like a little open market for whatever the hell you have, which is fun. So I do like weird stuff on TikTok. And services wise, if you pay me enough, I'll do anything. Those are my services, anything. But yeah,
Friends and family or no.
Friends and family, shoot, bro.
Send
Cold
that
hard
payment
cash.
through friends and family.
Crypto, dude, shoot. I'm not scared,
damn.
bro.
Don't
I'm
be
down
a
to make a buck.
fascist.
Inflation.
I like money,
know,
dog.
right?
I'll do whatever.
I'll do anything for a 24-pack of eggs.
For some eggs, yeah. Yeah.
Are you talking Gomez, dog? What you need? Yeah, for real. I'll get gross.
I got that scrambled. Yo.
Yeah.
Darth Primus has said that would probably be the violator in that Constantine shot.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
Here we go. Animal Mother Customs joined in. That's a in real life buddy too.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, a little too far away, but I wanted to hang out with him. I definitely spend the night over. It's one of those drives where you don't feel like going back the same day.
Totally get that.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me on 112th Day. You made this episode phenomenal, man. I enjoyed it so much. And you guys are more than welcome to come back. If you see it in the story, hit the DM. All right, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the invite, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Very welcome. Always welcome to come aboard. Everybody else, thank you so much for joining and watching, and have a great rest of your 112th day. Peace.
Peace.